Okay, guys, let me check if it's really on, because it's not the first time that I make a crazy YouTube video and I'm flowing, and then when I look, the mic did not work or it's not filming. And you can try to do those things again, but it's not gonna work. Once you connect it, once you flow, that frequency behind every word is insane. Then you do it again with the same words, and you don't flow like the first time. You don't feel it. People don't feel it. And they're the same words. So crazy how it works, guys. You have frequency behind every word. If something is from the source flowing, and then that authentic frequency behind that word, it's crazy. You feel it. Even if I say the same words, and I do it over, and I do say the same words, you don't feel it like that. It's crazy how every word has its own frequency. So I'm here with my dog, Joe. Joe has been with me almost 15 years, guys. He has been with me in hell. And I have Jackie outside. He's 13 years old, both healthy. Joe has a little walking hurts, so he doesn't walk a lot anymore, but he's like healthy. Jackie's very healthy. 13 and 15, guys, crazy. Because these dogs, they went to hell with me, and God gave me those dogs for a reason, guys. You can have an illusion that you believe that you chose for that dog, you chose for those dogs, that because I did this, but that's not an illusion, guys. God put these dogs in my life for a reason. I needed it because when I was really lost, guys, drugs, alcohol, Valium, excuses, I was depressed, I always had these dogs. I always had to get out of bed. I always had to give them food. I always had to walk them. I always needed to give them love, I always needed to go home for my dogs. So these dogs are my guides, and they still are fulfilling their job, what they needed to do for me, because they're still with me. So, that's how it works. That's how I see it. That's how I believe it. God puts everybody in your life for a reason. You need to listen to your conscious mind if they are the right people in your life. You need to really listen, and you need to feel. For example, when I'm with Linda, I feel peace. Is it easy? Is it always easy? No. But my soul, everything in my body tells, okay, this is the right place, right moment, right time. It's with the dogs, you feel it. It's the connection. It's with everything. This sounds very spiritual, and it sounds maybe crazy for some people, but this is really the way it works, guys. It's really the way it works. We believe, if you believe that people came in your life by accident, I'm gonna tell you, it did not. You needed everything. You needed everything. Sometimes you need somebody in your life that you need to let go, because you need to choose for yourself. So you make yourself stronger. God is making you stronger because you cannot let go, but that person doesn't fit in your life, but your ego wants it, but you know that it's not the right one, so you need to let go. And I had this situation a lot in my life because I was not strong enough to listen to my conscience. I listened to my ego. My ego always wants something that takes away your power, guys. So this is wisdom. This is next level wisdom, what I'm just saying. But this is the way how I see it. This is the way how I see life. This is the way how I grow. And guys, reflect on it. You are at the right place at the right time. Everybody is, but you always have two choices. God or the devil, ego or the spirit. You have always two choices. Are you gonna stay with that person, or are you gonna leave? Are you gonna choose for your ego, or are you gonna choose for your conscience, for yourself? You, because a lot of people believe that. I'll talk about myself, guys. I believe that my ego was me. My ego was one. Like when somebody said something to me and I feel that like it hurt me, it's like shit, it hurt me. And I was always believing that, and the thinking and making stories and all the feelings, it was me. But once I started this journey that I'm walking and that I'm teaching and preaching and I'm talking about, guys, so that I'm preaching, it's I started to see that, hey, the feelings, the ego is not me. it's the devil. But the devil was very smart to to give me that feeling that that's me, and nobody ever taught me that it's not me. So if somebody said something to me and it hurt my feelings, and I feel that, I get angry. I'm like, and now I'm like, if somebody says something to me and it triggers me, and I get upset, I'm like, shit, how is this possible? Because that's not me. That's my ego. My ego. If I feel that somebody can hurt me with words, it's my ego. And I'm like, shit, I don't want this. Nobody can hurt me. You will see this with people that are very close to God. If you're very close to God, you cannot get hurt. But your feelings cannot get hurt because your ego is gone. Because, guys, it's only your ego or your soul. You cannot operate from both. It's or your soul or your ego, guys. You really need to know this. This is very important wisdom. So understand that, if you get hurt by words, it's your ego. It's not you. If your ego wants a relationship to work, but it's not. You're not getting any better, but you want it. You want it so bad. Ask yourself, who wants it? If you're not getting in a high frequency, if you're not growing in a relationship or with friends, but you really want it, ask yourself, who really wants it? Do you really want it? Or is it your ego that really wants it? This is wisdom that, I needed to share, because in my life, these things, I always not listened to my conscience and always did the stupid stuff, and I always wanted things because I thought I wanted that. But, it just broke me and I was not happy. I'm going to talk about that in a second. And I was not at peace. I was getting depressed because I was doing something that God was telling me not to do. And I did not listen to my conscience, guys. You really need to listen. And guys, and I always said in my videos that feelings are the devil. And I'm telling you guys, being horny is the devil. I have not been horny in 1 year, guys. Because, guys, being horny is not real. It's fake. You can get horny with drugs, with alcohol. You can even get more horny with drugs and alcohol. That means that is 100% the devil, because you disconnect from your soul when you drink alcohol, use drugs. And if you get more horny when you use toxic things, I can tell you, understand this, it is 100% the devil. It's fake. You feel it. Some people live on that feeling, but it is fake. So don't chase being horny. I made this mistake in my life. Do not chase being horny. Because, guys, what I've been seeing with Linda is that everything is frequency. High frequency, low frequency. When Linda and me have sex, it is high frequency, guys. It is not that horny feeling that, I always had, and that I use drugs to chase it. I watch porn to chase it. It is totally different. When you make love with somebody, your two souls match, connect, and guys, you don't even have time to make a video, to think about anything. You are just feeling each other, you are touching each other, and I cannot explain it in words what happens when you make love with your twin flame. And guys, it's insane. It's afterwards, you are 100% connected. 100% connected. It's like I get boosts from everything. Like my students that grow, waking up at 4:44, counting my macros, training every day, getting a new student like I got yesterday. All those things, boost my frequency. So I stay up here, guys. So I get all that little boosts. So I'm going to stay on the high frequency state. But making love, again, you cannot think, you cannot film, you cannot do anything. But making love with your twin flame, afterwards, it is both 100% connected. It is insane. It's a different world. And I'm going to tell you, the devil will always try to not let that happen. It will always try to, okay, we'll do that later. Or it's crazy, guys. But I just need to put this on camera. I want to share this on the camera because it's insane. That connection, it's all about connection. It's all spiritual. It's all frequency, guys. So stop chasing sex. Stop chasing porn. Stop looking at porn, guys. I haven't watched porn in 1 year. I didn't jerk off in 1 year, guys. I never have that feeling that I need to do that again. I am not getting horny. I am not like, oh, I need to watch porn. Oh, I need to do this. No, guys, even if I don't have sex for 2 weeks, guys, it doesn't matter. It's not in my mind. It's frequency. So when Linda and me connect, then it happens. If we're not connecting at that level, it's not in my mind. It's gone. I killed that. It's lust. It's the devil. It's porn. But what I also want to say, guys, is happy. Happy, guys. Happy is a feeling. I see a lot of people, even Andrew Tate and a lot of top people in the world. They talk about, you need to be happy, but that's the wrong word. And I believe that they are misusing the word because guys, you cannot be happy all the time. It's impossible. Happy is a feeling. It's not a frequency. It's a feeling that you can get for 1 minute, 5 minutes, max 10 minutes. You get really happy. And then you chase that feeling, guys. Again, people gonna chase that feeling because they wanna be happy all the time. Guys, it's not possible to be happy all the time. And then, guys, you're gonna chase it, and chasing is the devil. What is very important, guys? And I found this. I've been seeing this the last 3 weeks, guys. Is that you need to be proud. You need to be proud of everything that you do. Guys, look at me. When I talk about this, the word proud, I gave that, I connect that with everything that I do because I get pumped by talking about this, guys, because being proud is the way to go, guys. You need to, I got the goosebumps right now, guys. You need to be proud of everything you do in life. You got to be proud of waking up before 5. You got to be proud that your alarm goes at, for me, I'm going to talk about me. I am proud that my alarm goes at 4:44 every morning, 7 days a week. I do not snooze. My alarm goes, I get out. It's not easy, but I do it. I'm proud. I'm proud that I do that. I'm proud that I do 0 alcohol. I'm proud that I do 0 drugs. I am proud I don't watch porn. I am proud I do not live on feelings anymore. I am proud that I train 7 days a week. I am proud, guys, that I fast. I'm fasting right now, 24 hours. Every Monday, I fast 24 hours for God, for Joshua, Jesus. The real name is Joshua. I know that everybody says Jesus, but they changed the word. It's a frequency. Crazy how this world works. So Joshua, but I am proud I fast for Joshua, the Holy Spirit, and God. I am proud of everything I do. I am proud of all the choices I make. I am proud that once I see people that bring me in low frequency and I go home, that I make the choice that, okay, these people kill my frequency. I'm not going to see them again. I am proud because usually before I was like, I go to different people and I go home and I'm like, shit. And then I go next week, I will go again. But I made that choice, guys. I don't have any friends anymore. I have one friend left. And that's it, guys. I don't need friends. I am proud that I give my 100% every Zoom call, every voice message to my students. I am proud, guys, that I do this. I am proud of counting my macros. I am proud that I'm sitting in front of the camera. I'm so proud that I killed the fear, guys. I am so proud that I talk about fear a lot, but people live in fear, guys. You need to understand I put this camera on somebody and they're like, oh, I don't want to be in the camera, it's not my thing. You have fear. When you have control, you have fear, guys. I am so proud. And I changed happy to proud. And it's crazy that I can get myself out of a low frequency state by just talking about myself, that I'm proud. And that's not an ego, guys. Because I'm teaching the way I live. I am teaching the way I live to the world. I am teaching it for free. I'm sharing it for free, guys. For free on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, every day again. I am proud, guys, that I gave my life to Joshua. I am proud that Joshua saved me. I am proud that he believed in me after I fucked up so many times in my life. For 37 years, I fucked up. I am proud, guys, that I won from the brain damage that I did because I did not listen to God and my conscience. I listened to my ego and the devil, that I got brain damage, that I needed medicine, that the doctors did tell me I probably could never get off, that after 1.5 years. Because of this lifestyle, I'm off the meds. I am proud, guys, of my coaching. I am proud that every morning I type 3 pages of positive things. I am proud that I feel I am a successful coach. I am a successful coach, guys, because being successful is not how many students you have. It's about giving you 100% to every student, and their lives are changing, guys. I'm talking about Daniel right now. His life has changed. We talked about it in the Zoom call, last Zoom call. He's like, Mike, in these 5 months, my life changed crazy. It's like 180%, his life is changed for the rest of his life, in the positive way. He even came close to God. That's my biggest that's the best thing that can happen to me. If people tell me, Mike, because of you, I come closer to God, because that's what I pray. I want people to come closer to God, because it's all connected. If you're close to God, you need to wake up early, you need to read, you need to pray, you do zero drugs, zero alcohol, no cigarettes. You have to do everything is connected. But again, guys, being proud that you talk about yourself, that every situation, because sometimes I wake up, I feel shit. Not as much as before, but sometimes I don't feel it, but I still wake up and I brush my teeth, put cold water on my face, and at 4:44 in the morning, I don't feel it, but still, and here comes the biggest key to success, guys. Even if I feel shit, I still make the right choices. I always choose God, even if I feel shit. I used to feel shit and I make the choice: alcohol, drugs, Valium, excuses, a lot of excuses. But now, guys, and this is the key, no matter how I feel, when I feel shit, in my darkest days, I put in the work even more, guys, but I always make the right choice. That means I have zero regret in my life. I can let people go. You can be close to me. But once people, or whatever, who is, or a thing, gives me negative frequency, I will let you go. I will even let Linda and my family go if I would get negative frequency from them. If we stop growing and we will go down, I will let them go, because I am proud of myself. I don't believe this is ever gonna happen, because she's my twin flame. But if it will happen, guys, I will let it go. I can only not let God go. I will let go of everything in my life. Everything, guys. Everything. Except for God, if I needed to. And that's when you need to be proud. And that means you are in power, guys. You are in power if you choose you. I choose me every day, every single moment, every second, minute, hour, guys. I choose me. Nobody else. It is God above me. It is God above me, guys. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And it is me. Because again, guys, we are a team. I follow God. He needs me on this earth to give the world faith. He needs me to be in power. And in this system, guys, it is so easy to get out of the power. It is so easy to get in the distraction of the devil, because this world is created to get you on a low frequency state. It is created that having fun is going out to parties, drinking alcohol, using drugs, and smoking cigarettes, eating too much food, sleeping too much, watching Netflix the whole day, guys. This world has you guys in his power. But not me, guys. I have myself in power. I am in control of my mind. If I get in low frequency state, again, I'll take out the camera, I'll speak, and I will tell you guys that I'm proud of everything I do. Because who can say that for 1 year, guys, you did not miss your wake up time before 5? For 1 year, you count your macros every day. For 1 year, you trained every day. You did everything and you did not miss, guys. People laughed at me in the beginning, guys. People laughed at me. And people leave bad comments on my YouTube and on my Instagram. I do not care. I read it and I don't even give it a feeling. I don't care, every comment, it's good for the algorithm, because more people will see it. That's the way I see it. I don't care what people think about me. Because again, thinking is the devil, 100%. Flow state that I'm doing right now is connecting to the source. It's flowing. I didn't even know what I'm going to talk about, guys. Look at this. I don't even know how long I'm speaking, but I can speak for hours, guys. That is when you're connected in the high frequency, connecting and flowing and connecting to the source. But being proud, guys. I am proud, and how more you lock in, how longer you do this lifestyle, you can get proud of everything. And again, what the world thinks that's ego, it doesn't matter what they think. It's not. You need to love yourself. You need to go look in the mirror, guys. You need to look at yourself. You need to be proud of yourself. You need to respect yourself. You need to admire yourself. Because if you cannot respect, admire, and love yourself, how can God respect and love you guys like that? You need to really, really respect yourself. Nobody else can respect you if you cannot respect yourself, guys. And that's how I see it. That's how I feel it, guys. You need to love yourself. You need to be the best version for your dogs, for your children, for your girlfriend, wife, for your parents, for everybody, for the world, for God. Guys, you need to be the person that the world respects. You need to make the right choices every day, guys. So, crazy. Flowing here on the couch, I can speak for hours. But again, guys, a feeling is always the devil, because you think you need to be proud. You need to talk about yourself, and you need to get that frequency, guys, that power. When you see your lifestyle, that you're growing, and it is step by step by step by step, guys. You guys will see, and I'm gonna tell you, and I don't care about it, but I will be a multi-millionaire one day. I already feel like a multi-millionaire. I will be in the top of the coaching. I already am a successful coach, guys. I already live like I have the life as a multi-millionaire. Not with spending the money, but the frequency. Some people will not understand this, what I'm saying, but once you understand, guys, that's the level that you need to be. You already need to feel what you're going to be. You are becoming with lag. You need to believe in yourself. You already need to live that life. You need to feel it. And with lag and the good habits, it will follow. The life will follow, guys. So, guys, another YouTube video. Empower. Love it. Love it, guys. Again, you can follow me on Live by Midi on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. You can follow all my free content. And or if you want coaching, guys, you can do my VIP coaching, one-on-one, guys. And I have the phase one. We have one Zoom call every week for 3 months. And, how more people go into phase one, we all connect together in group calls. So that's what I do, guys. But if God tells you if God sends you to this video, apply my free content. Listen to God if He wants you to do my coaching, because I'm not doing it for the money. I'm here to help the world. I really want people to grow. So, guys, have a wonderful day. Let's go and kill it.